Hey, man, say, man. Welcome to another episode of the Stuck in the Middle podcast, because you know what's up in this stuff.
Every week.
Every single week. Guys, first of all, let me just give you a quick update. We popping on Triller. If you ain't on Triller, get there.
Shout out to Triller, man.
Shout out Triller. Shout out YouTube. Popping on YouTube. Popping on the gram. Popping on Facebook. Popping on TikTok. Hey, guys, we popping. If you haven't done it already, make sure you +1 on all the plats.
Girl, what you watching?
We go shopping tonight.
Hey.
Cause we go get it popping tonight.
Yeah.
Activated the whole memory right there.
Heels.
Whoa. By the way, +1 on all the plats. Right?
Oh, we ain't done that in a minute.
I know, bro.
Yeah,
Caught me off guard for a second.
Hey, wanted to see what you going. Hey, we in there though. You locked in. You know you might.
Yeah.
Speaking of locked in, I can't do nothing without the fam.
Coach F in the building.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy B Wood Cooks. We locked in, man.
Corey from Corey's Corner. I'm hungry as hell.
You should shake it like the Skittles.
Hey, real quick, I'm finna brag.
Hey, talking about that's what all black people do. Anytime they get something in their hand,
That is a black man.
Why we like this? Why we like
The
this?
BM.
it don't matter what you put. If it can fit in this shape,
And it's multiple.
No, I don't really see women do that. So is it from us?
it might be black men.
Is it just
Oh,
movement
come
for men?
on.
No, I'm just being out. God,
No, I'm saying this is a good observation.
It could
Yes.
be, well, because he could have said that, or could have been rolling dice. We roll dice.
I don't see it. Well,
Yeah, niggas roll dice.
shout out to the women empowerment month. Shout out to you. But I don't see y'all rolling dice. But y'all do.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, yo!
Oh,
And
my.
that's how we jump off the episode.
My
Guys,
bad.
have a good week. Now, listen, I got to brag real quick, bro. I feel like we the best podcast.
We
in
the
Dallas
best?
for sure.
Music?
Oh, 100%.
If you think you're better at podcasting than we are, drop.
I actually got one people that's better.
in Dallas.
Nobody. I was gonna say these nuts, but
Oh yeah, that's,
Wow.
that's up there. Corey eating it right now.
Let's rewind real quick. Let's rewind.
Bro, we're going to have to start the whole
I know,
episode.
bro. We have to give things context.
Bro, this was already demonetized immediately. Brian had the jerk hand.
oh yeah, we're
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Hey, y'all
No,
gonna
just-
take that out of there, huh?
Yeah, no, we just gonna put.
Well, then we'll ask you to pause it.
No,
Put a
no,
shake weight
Pause
on it.
No, we'll put a video. We'll put a video
Imagine.
up of DT hitting the.
And yeah.
No,
Very good.
no.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. If Eli can, never mind. Let's
yeah.
move on.
Well, heart goes out to him. Anyway, hey, listen, guys, listen. This is the podcast. We show up every single week to do this right here. Talk about pop culture in a very hilarious banter. We do it in 4 segments. We added one here in a moment. We'll go through that. But typically what we do is we jump it off with you comments. You guys give us a lot. We want to talk about it. Then we go straight to
Be nuts.
Mutha-Stucka of the week.
Mhm.
D-nuts, of course. For the Mutha-Stucka of the week, we move on to the Stucky situation.
That's pretty good.
Which is right back to you
Trying
guys.
to get on it.
By the way, StuckyPod.com. StuckyPod.com. Go to StuckyPod.com. Give us your Stucky situations. Thank you guys for submitting every single week. This has been fantastic. The last few weeks have been really stucky. Lord have mercy.
Oh, God.
So stucky that we
A lot
have to
of
put
reading.
you on the wheel. Right? That's
The
when you're
Ferris
stuck and
wheel.
stupid. At the very end, Corey does his definite vulnerable work is what I'll call it. I'll
There we
stop
go.
calling it dark work.
Okay.
Vulnerable work. And we call that shadow work because we're in the shadows. But then he wraps us up in a pretty little bow since it's on our week. And guys, that's the show. About an hour and a half. Hope y'all stick around. Y'all have a lot to say. A whole lot to say. So,
I didn't read. I saw that you put it in the chat, but I haven't read it yet.
yeah, let's talk about it. Y'all got
the
comments. We
phone
got
up.
responses. Let's do it.
All right.
Stuck on comments, guys.
So this comment came from our consent video.
Okay.
Who submitted
Oh,
it? Or who left
God,
it?
they got me.
This
Probably.
is, they got you. This is Danae Dominique.
Oh, Danny. Hey,
Oh,
shout
Danny.
out
Or
Danny.
Danny,
What's good?
sorry.
Yeah, don't
you're right.
disrespect her like that. Shout out to Danny.
Yeah,
Danny,
shout out Danny.
my B. She said, I get what B is saying, but with that type of physical contact, it all depends on the energy y'all share. If y'all play like that, then I say go for it. But if y'all don't, it can go way differently.
Again, I was giving him a perspective of sound like he been in there for a while. Take the hit. I gave him different plays. I said they could have been wrong, but drop the popcorn.
And just for y'all who are not understanding, this guy's responding to a video clip that
What episode was it?
This
Last
last
episode,
episode,
74?
Last
Yeah.
Episode 74?
Yeah. And we were talking about different ways to gain consent when you're trying to make the first move or make a move
100%.
on a girl. And B Wood had an unorthodox way of looking at it,
The leg tap.
the leg tap.
No,
And so
that's not
yeah,
the
it was.
unorthodox.
It's called a leg tap.
No. I
That
started
first one-
more girls touch the leg.
Period.
But what's the difference?
Then I
between
say,
touch the leg
well,
and
okay,
leg
well,
tap?
don't touch the leg. I didn't mean it like that. Let's do the hand around the shoulders. Nah, that's too aggressive. I'm
No,
like,
but
yo,
then you-
maybe.
but then you-
Then what about the 2 fingers?
Then hold on.
hey.
Yo, hey. Then you said, what about if they walking through the door? You actually bumped them.
That was tough. I think that was. But then we finalized. Then we finished it off. Pause with the popcorn. I think the popcorn is the best way to do it.
All right. Well, hold on. Let's get another because I know there's another consent one in there, so you can understand the other version of what
100%.
we're thinking.
All right, so this other consent response came from Christy Harris Harden.
Hey man, shout out
Hey,
Christy. By the
Christy
way.
be
She always-
commenting.
Yeah, she be going hard.
She be in
shout
there.
Out Christy.
Yeah, shout out to
Appreciate
Christy.
you.
Christy said, my brother, I think he's 19 at the time, walked up to a girl and licked her leg. He was arrested.
Hey,
So don't do that.
Time out. That's super horny, bro.
Yeah.
What is wrong with that man?
OD.
What is wrong with
Hey,
that man,
OD.
dog?
But wait. He reading what she say?
She said
Arrested immediately.
he was arrested.
Yeah, of course.
So don't do that.
Lick 2 fingers.
Come on.
What I'm saying is,
dog.
I'm being honest. What I'm saying is, the lick got him in jail. I don't think the 2 fingers. What was the guy's name? Did we get his name from last episode?
No, I think
Nah,
it
it was
was
anonymous.
black male 18.
Black man. Shout out to the black man.
Black
Shout
male
out to the
18,
black man.
Black
Hey.
man told me, lick your leg. Black man.
Yeah,
So,
don't
yeah,
real
that's-
talk on some real stuff. Don't consent is true, and then you got to have game, superior game is what we said.
Yeah,
Supreme.
it got to be
Yeah,
there.
you got to be on another level. Super
Game
Saiyan.
Supreme.
Or
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go,
Super
it's
Saiyan.
either you have the game or you don't. And if you don't, definitely just ask straight up. It's better to just.
I tell you who's smooth.
Yeah,
I
Corey got
ain't
it.
trying to put him out. Is
You
a
got it.
roster?
Hey, I already know, bro. I was blessed with the gift of gab.
Hey, that boy right there, boy.
Yeah,
Mama, there go that man.
Ask Katie about the stories. Hey,
He was
He
sleeping
had
around
Riz
there.
there.
the
Riz
Nah,
there.
somebody- it's a- bro. It's a
They all had money. Oh. they
man,
all
come
had
on,
money.
dog.
Hey.
We're gonna call Corey the Risley band.
Yeah, he was.
Doing the
the
most.
Risley Bear.
That's funny.
That's funny. I used to be finessing, boy. Niggas used to have all the new shit.
All right, our next comment comes from the Q Dog video. Omega
from the
Sci-Fi.
video. I thought it was from actual Q.
No.
Yeah, that would have been tough.
This comment is from Mama Vicky. She said they'll shut all Greek life down for a year, like they always do when they do stuff like that. Like this is just more the attention these days. I went to suburb for 3 weeks or 3 years. Greek life is not what's up. Just attention seekers. So sad. Most not. And I'm reading this as is.
ChatGPT, man.
Some Greeks are really cool, but most just do it for attention, and that needs to be changed. And they need to be recognized for the work that they do, not strutting in front of the crowd looking for their next victim. It's so sad.
That sounds a little.
Somebody maybe didn't make the line.
That's sad. I'm about to say. Hey, hold on. Let me get off Mama Vicky for a second. Hold on. Let me
Somebody,
get off.
baby.
Because
No.
she did give us a comment, but I got to respond. First of all, this is coming from a video clip that we did where we were responding to the recent findings that the Omega Sci-Fi chapter at Southern U were actually responsible for the death of somebody during a hazing incident. And so we had our comments about it and wanted to reach out to you guys to give us some kind of insight. So we threw a clip out there. This was the response to that.
What was she responding to? Actually, like, what do we say to make her put that?
No,
No,
she
she's
was
just
just
saying
talking in
she
general.
was just giving
in
her
general. Okay,
opinion
bet,
about
bet.
the Greek life in college in general, which I think was the
Yeah, just
point
stating
of the-
her opinion. Yeah. Which
Corey,
this,
what were
this
you
is
about
what
to
that
say?
platform's for.
No, I was about to, whether she. I just said it what it sound like, but whether
Yeah.
she was or not, I mean, I do feel like that's gonna be a lot of
experience.
people's opinions,
Subjective,
right? Like if you're not in it, you think it's corny, and
Yeah.
then if you think it's corny, the people who are in it are like, you just think it's corny because you're not in it.
Yeah.
And
It's a hard
granted,
play.
I'm not saying that these organizations don't do good things. Of course they do, but I would like to see. Well, that's not true. I know a lot of good people who are a part of these organizations who are really good men
That's right.
and do very great things.
That's right. I know a bunch of them too.
That's what I'm saying. A ton
And
of
women,
them.
by the
Well,
way.
yeah. This is also true.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm more around the men than I am the women. But anyway, so that's like I said earlier. I'm not anti these things. Like whatever. If it floats your boat, it floats your boat. But I do think there has to be a conversation around the being made versus paper, and I think that's what's causing a lot of the
correct.
friction. And it is what it is. If people want to be in the frat, man, let them be. Like,
I think that's a separate conversation. What I'm addressing with this one is I feel like to your point, there seems like a little bit of like I tried and didn't, or maybe I jumped in and realized.
Or there's something happened there where you found your disdain.
Yeah,
right.
Well, you may have been curious, and there was something that changed your opinion. Maybe you,
or you dated somebody in it.
I was about to say maybe you ran into
friend.
some girl that you became friends with, and then she turned, and now you're what? I don't know. The stories just seem like the way you're talking sounds like a lot of people, and typically those people are just not into organizations. But what I will say is, to Corey's point, I know a bunch of women and men that are in organizations that are doing fantastic work, are great fathers and mothers.
Yeah, that's with everything, though. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, but just like I was about to say, in every organization there are dark spots.
Yeah.
In every organization on the planet,
you gotta clean
churches,
it
it don't matter what it is.
I don't call it out. If it's
in
an
your
organization.
job,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
You gotta clean it up.
It might be you in there.
It's probably you.
So, like, I'm not bashing them for having dark spots, but when this one is this bad, you got to kind of
clean it up.
My question is the same. What's the word? Like that thing that we have, like that thought that we have for black frats or fraternities. My bad. I know y'all don't like frat and sororities. Is that do they get that same energy on the white people side?
Yes and no.
But
the hazing looks a lot different. Like
I was just about to say no.
Because of the like I'll put it like
I'm
this.
just saying like how they think, like how they
it's not the same.
Ignorant.
No, it's not the same as far as the. No.
Okay, bet.
So this is how, generally speaking, this is how things are viewed. And for black, let's just say the D9. For the D9, there's two different processes. There's pledging and then there's rushing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Rushing is what, and we can get into panelytic or non-panelytic or whatever, right? Rushing is kind of seen, to me, I kind of see it like an auction.
That's right, and that's another whole thing.
Right, I kind of see
what's
it.
Rushing again?
Rushing means I would like to be a part of an organization, and for an entire period of time, maybe a week or two or whatever, I start going to all of these different events for these different organizations.
That's right.
And as a matter of fact, they have people from the organization who essentially go undercover to help these people get through their thing, and at the end, you get bid on.
Mm-hmm.
So
really?
Yes,
That's
you
exactly
can preference and say, man, I want these 4 organizations. But those 4 organizations may not give you a bid to get in.
But if Sally's dad is a doctor,
right, exactly. So
they don't look at that bad.
That's the Russian aspect.
That's crazy.
But the pledging is different. The pledging is I have chosen that I would like to be a part of this organization, and now I have to spend whatever that amount of time.
That's what
I'm
used to hearing.
Spending time, because you're used to D9s.
Yeah, okay.
But Katie's a member of her of a sorority.
When they did the auction.
It's called rushing.
Yeah, but
she rushed,
my bad.
she's active in her sorority right now.
Mm-hmm.
She went back to Stephenville this past week because she's still doing stuff with them to help lead them and advocate for them. So it's not like it's terrible. Like I think there are plenty of people who are doing great things, and these organizations are doing great things.
100%.
But there's dark spots, and
sometimes they haze and be like
dark
drugs and
people.
alcohol.
Dark people.
No, dark, not dark people. Like dark spots in the process.
Right.
So
like,
because
for instance, the hazing, or
yes, because there's so much ritual that, and it comes from such a long time ago. These rituals that some of them become very
tradition and ingrained.
So you're saying we'll just say if there's paperwork for hazing, you're saying that it could be that you gotta jump in water for a minute.
I've seen some.
That's in the paperwork.
Crazy
No, they will never write that down.
It's never in the paperwork.
It's never nothing. It's all discussed or seen. It's never like
it's unwritten.
Yeah, you can't write stuff down like we're gonna haze you tonight, and you gotta be.
But so that's just people making that decision. Then.
Yes.
Well, it's the organization hiding it.
Yeah,
so everybody's working together to make sure that stays a secret. And again,
and that becomes tradition.
That's right. This is every organization, from the government down to the smallest organization. Everybody has dark spots. I'm not bashing Greeks or none of that. It's just this one is terrible because people are literally.
Well, I was really getting at, like, is it the system bad or is it the people? It just sounds like it's the people.
No, it's a little bit of both.
Okay, that's both.
You got bad apples in there that overtake. So the process is it's like
they got archaic process, like the Constitution.
Yeah, thank you.
And you have not only archaic processes, but then you have people who. Because they went through a process themselves,
they feel like they got it. Yes,
right, and they're unwilling. You have all these older people who are running the organization from a national standpoint who are unwilling to listen to certain changes. It's hard to go against an entire organization.
Come on, bro. Think about that too,
right? Like if something happens right now, and we as a chapter might say, you know what, we're not rocking with that. Well, you're one chapter out of 1,500.
Good luck.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like
people need to know this stuff, man. There's so much misinformation.
But it's a lot of people. I mean, shout out to like. And you notice we've been working on a bunch of campuses. It's a lot of good people working at FSL who are trying to change, who work in FSL, who are trying to change all that culture.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to make sure I'm saying this is not bashing. That's why I didn't want to go down that route she was going, because I'm like, I hear what you're saying, but I also know that there's people doing good work out there.
I mean, hard work. And it's moments like this where when they go to work, they get in a little emergency meeting and they're all like, bro, what? All the work we putting forth, bro, people messing it up.
Yeah,
we did so much work.
That's why I keep saying this goes to a much deeper conversation about a whole bunch of stuff. But like, stop talking about it. Just make the change. The way I told you on the last episode, get in front of it, bro. It's that simple. Yeah. Literally, go back in time, pay those people their dues back. How many years? 35 years you've been paying dues? Here goes a quarter of that back. We're gonna put you out there on a report saying that you can't join any of our organizations.
Yeah, you're done. You're cooked.
You're out of there. We won't embarrass you in the public. We'll just say that there's a list of people that were hazers in our thing, and that's about it.
I like shaking the mic. I didn't notice.
So it's like, get in front of it and say, listen, what's behind us is behind us. Here goes a new organization. Watch it change. And now, but you have to be vigilant about staying on top of that stuff. We got one more?
Yeah. Kidney stones.
Oh!
Hey, on a separate note, shout out to Jazz, who literally said that she had to leave work because she kept laughing so hard at our kidney stone conversation. So like she had to step outside because we couldn't stop.
Right,
she laughed so hard she had a kidney stone.
Scared, bro.
That's hopefully not.
I'm about to go get an ultrasound next week.
Hey, so this is from Lamar Adrian. Because I was going to say Llama Radiant is what I was going to go at.
Yeah, they got
him. You got to do a Jeremy Reed compilation.
Hey, because these
Lamar's hard. What's funny is
because it's going
I know what
together.
he's saying because you got to.
I know, I feel you, but
the AR got you.
The internet is going to cook you like you can't read.
That's totally fine. They can cook me. And then when I show them these degrees and these rings, they can also kick my ass.
Like we know.
Yeah.
We know you.
But it'd be hilarious if they get a mashup.
I'm sorry that it's hard for me to read illiterate shit. I'm sorry. Anyway.
So his name's illiterate. Hold on.
I said illiterate shit. I didn't say his name was illiterate. But putting it all together, that's illiterate because it's not it's multiple words.
He said put an underscore on that hoe.
Period. Thank you.
Bro, I'm going to change. Hey, we're going to change.
Or put a period on it.
We're going to change it from Coach Hef to AA Rock.
Anyway, so Lamar says, when I tell you I had to pass kidney stones, that was the worst pain. A whole bunch of facial expressions emojis. And I'm on dialysis, so I felt like my kidney doctor should have picked it up, and he didn't. I was in the hospital for a few days. Ooh. Hey, first off, being on dialysis and having kidney stones,
that's crazy.
Well, that's just not lucky at all.
Two things. One, shout out to you, man. We know you're fighting, so keep fighting. Thank you for watching the show.
Facts.
And tapping in the way you do. This is another guy who taps in a lot. Pause. Whoa.
Hey, ask for fentanyl.
No, he said that on one of the comments. Bro, first of all, he's a Corey stan. This guy's a Corey stan.
Hey man, shout out to my boy. What's his name? Hey, fuck Lamar. All that shit Jeremy just said. You cool in my book, bro. You cool in my book. What's his name, Lamar?
No, his real name Adrian. His real name Adrian.
Oh, Adrian. Yeah. Your name cool. You ain't got to have no underscores, no periods, no hyphens, no nothing.
I could have read it. But
hey, I'm going to get a stand eventually.
The second thing is malpractice.
That's what I said.
What was going on?
It's
no,
so
you
crazy.
can't malpractice that.
Well, exactly. But I'm feeling it. I'm like, bro, you in it? Because anything can happen, right?
Dialysis is not somebody literally staring at your kidneys. It's just them processing the blood, cleaning it for you because your kidneys can't.
I know, but let me ask you, because I'm ignorant to the dialysis piece. I know Mom went through it, but like I'm ignorant to the doctor part of it. Do they not scan like X-ray?
Look it up. We ain't doctors.
A stone can form fast.
Look it up.
So like I can get a CT right now. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying the next hour I can have a stone. Yeah. I can get a CT right now and everything be fine. And then in the next couple of days or so, I can have a stone. Yeah. And it pass. So it's like, damn, unless you're getting the CT scan every single day, which will be very much so unlikely.
Exactly what he said. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean.
No, it's true. It's true.
On that.
No, it's true. I mean, that's what I'm trying to understand. Is like, could he not have seen it through a scan or what?
He probably could, but it just depends on when you do it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
You ain't the doctor, man. He did what he's supposed to do.
It just depends on when you do it. Like, I got to go get an ultrasound in a couple of weeks. But I don't know.
It's so crazy when you hear ultrasound, you just think of women. Pregnancy.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's the only thing I think of.
They use ultrasound for like physical therapy too.
You can get it on your heart.
Jelly.
Bro, I tell you what, that was one of the best parts of like my physical therapy, bro. When they put that cold jelly and then had the ultrasound on my leg, bro.
Cold jelly.
Yeah, they put that cold jelly on it. They say, this is going to be cold.
Yeah. But here's the thing. That cold jelly, genius, whoever invented it, because whenever they rub a spot that has no jelly on it, that high vibration sound burn.
Yeah, that bitch
It's hot.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on,
like
what
a
else?
pile of shit.
You got
The home culture sound.
You trash. You put your nephew on.
What?
Hey, I'm pleading to you as an uncle.
Yeah.
Get your nephew off the network, bro. You doing him bad, bro. He gonna be trash. I'm gonna have him to him, and it's gonna be your fault.
Yeah.
Sound familiar?
Interesting.
I don't.
That's trash. I know his nephew funny. I know Bronny can hoop. We all know why why LeBron pressed you. It had nothing to do with the basketball aspects of Bronny James. We know that. I'm telling you, I can go to my group chat right now. When he did the whole Bron, I'm pleading as a father. I said, Bron is not gonna take lightly to that, bro, because you went over the edge. Now, I'm also one that is you cannot, if you've offended somebody, you cannot you can't dictate how they're gonna respond.
Yeah.
If I slap you and you shoot me,
It is what it is.
It is what
Not
it
about
is.
slapping me.
so you first off, you said you've been telling people for years, I'm at your game. Pull up. Come talk to me. So then Bron did that. And now you're calling it weak that he did it, which is crazy. I get it. You can't really make a scene. You're the $100 million man. So 100% on your side. I get it there. You going on this press run afterwards,
That part.
that's why I say he's the Stucky, bro. Because for me, I'm losing faith to Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
You went on Hannity, bro?
Yeah.
You talking about on Hannity? But come on, bro.
I'm a LeBron fan, bro, but you choosy. So many people been putting your son in the grinder, bro.
But he never
Stop.
said nothing.
Yeah.
Mind you,
No, what I'm saying is I think you just went to Stephen A. because you know he wouldn't react.
but who
Yeah.
said? But who said? That's not necessarily true. Also,
I'm just saying that's just how I feel.
But
he's a cornball.
I've
Stephen A's a cornball.
to both because I'm on both sides a
Cornball.
little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like Stephen A. To me, to Corey's point, that press run after that first thing he dropped afterwards,
I'm
that's
fine.
perfect.
I'm fine with that.
That was all we
because you get a
needed.
chance to respond.
That was all we needed. Keep it moving, Stephen A.
Right.
Now going on a actual press run because he's literally going on to pod after pod after pod
Killing it.
and saying the same.
He's
thing
killing it
over
right
and over.
now.
and doing great
Yeah.
with the views. But I guess what I'm saying is like to keep saying stuff like, "Oh, that was weak. Oh, it is it." Listen, you know, first of all, you already know it's so close from when it happened that when you go to these podcasts, you know that's all they're going to want to talk about.
100%.
Yeah,
That's why
and
he going.
So I'm digging into it.
Right. So
Yeah.
no, and respectfully, if that's your goal, great. But of course, it's going to look a certain way on the optics. Now, to Brian's point, though, you know, I heard Barstool say it like this. He was like, "Hey, man, he wouldn't have pressed Skip like that.
Not at all.
He wouldn't have pressed."
I guarantee you.
Nah, he
if
would've
Skip
pressed
would've
Skip.
said-
He would've pressed Skip.
Here's the thing that I
He
think
would've
people are
pressed
missing, bro. Niggas have critiqued Bronny for forever, and
Yes.
Bron had not said nothing.
You're talking about the aspect
As
of the father.
soon as he went to the, I'm pleading to you as a father, questioning his fatherhood. That's when nobody else has done that but Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've heard a lot of nepotism arguments and all that from the
But
beginning.
But that's not fatherhood. That's more-
saying Bron got his son to the NBA
Okay.
and saying Bron is responsible for his son sucking and getting all of the heat that he's getting are two different things.
So Bron being responsible for his success, Bron being responsible for his suck.
No, not success. Meaning, I don't believe in Bronny's abilities. I think that because the slight of Bron getting Bronny to the league is not a slight on Bron, it's a slight on Bronny. Bronny, you're not that good. You only got that because you're dad. That's how that plays out. Versus, hey, the reason why everybody is hating on your son and your son sucks, and I'm playing the highlights of all the sucky stuff behind of your son, Bron, this is your fault.
So the son's the aspect because there's so many people that talk shade about LeBron, Donald Trump, the lady on CNN.
It's got to be the kid.
Like it gotta be the kid. What I'm saying is,
but he never responded to any other.
No,
No,
but I think that's what Brian's saying. Like, but if that was the denominator, because again, why? If that's the case,
hold on. Why
you should
didn't
fire
LeBron cover his
every
mouth?
responder.
Why didn't LeBron cover his mouth? He covers his mouth with everything else. Then again, I'm a LeBron fanatic. but I also like Stephen A. But I believe Stephen A is wrong. I believe Stephen A is wrong. I believe both of them are wrong. I just believe both of them are wrong. I believe that Stephen A made a good point. You could have talked to him somewhere else. But you if you're all about brand, which everybody's gonna take LeBron's side anyway, because he's right. You don't. But come on, bro. You're the biggest. This dude talked about, why does Stephen A affect you? That's what I'm trying to get at. How does Stephen A affect you? He don't affect you no other time, but this one. Let me show you where this is rooted from. I truly believe that when that kid thing that people use is a bunch of bullshit. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're talking about my kid. Man, that is fraud as it gets. I get it, bro. Like, but come on. There's certain. I'm the guy that says if you say the N-word to me, I don't care. I go about my day. I don't care. How you gonna affect me? Whatever you say to me, it is what it is. That's where this is rooted from for me. Yeah. So if you hear me say, "Oh, you wouldn't," I would. I don't care. What Stephen A? Well, I'm $1 billion up. I don't care what they.
I mean, sure, but also I think there's we also forget the fact that Bron is a human at level at face level. True. He's a human. He's going to hear things and do things just like everybody else. On top of that, I might argue that he's probably been one of the most scrutinized humans since he was a teenager.
100%.
And he don't respond or say nothing. And all the scrutiny, he understands. The reason why I don't say nothing is because it is fair game for you to scrutinize my game, because that's what I give you. Mm-hmm. When you step into scrutinize my fatherhood, that's a whole different thing.
So it has to be the kid.
That's what I'm saying.
It has to be the kid.
It's not necessarily just the kid. It's
Trump
about
destroyed him. Trump destroyed the boy.
Okay, but do you not
go step up to Trump?
When would he have the chance? I guarantee you.
He's LeBron.
I can make it happen.
He won a championship in LA.
Brian's going to the White House tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
But then also, let's
not even on social media.
No, time out. Let's play it back. He has said shit about Trump on social media.
Not enough.
100%.
I haven't.
Whoa,
he's definitely.
You can't now push
it. Goes crazy.
Whether it's enough or not, it's did he say it? Yeah.
So he's not afraid to do it because we've seen him do it.
That's a good point.
And even with the Stephen A thing, this is the reason. Another reason why I say he's the Mutha-Stucka. You were on TV a week before. Mm-hmm. Talking about how weak it was because Clutch Sports reached out to you about what you said about that. And you said, that's weak. I don't want to. Okay, cool. I try to do it in a cool way. Hey, I'm going to send my people, my legal people, just say, hey, man, just cool on that. If you want to have a conversation, cool, boom, 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 just cool on that. You're going to get on your show and say that shit is weak. Okay, fine. Then I'm going to handle it the way that I know how to handle it.
Coming from Stephen A., this is just another basketball player complaining about being a softie. This is another basketball player being a softie. I've been in this league. I've been doing this for 30 years. Before you were born, LeBron. I've seen you. You're just another. If I'm Stephen A., this is just me talking. I'm not worried about this, but the fact that you got affected, didn't cover your mouth, said some words, like, come on, and you chose it with a cornball. You know Stephen A. ain't gonna do nothing, man. We know that. He's a fraud. But I love Stephen A. I still love you, Stephen A.
I've seen the boxing
videos. Doing that.
But I don't think nobody is, bro. If we keep it in a thou wow, bro, like who is...
Who want to just run up and start swinging on him? Nobody's like fighting.
Who was going to do it in that situation? I think everybody acts the same.
Yeah.
Besides another NBA player.
I was gonna say I don't know about everybody.
No. I think everybody who was a pundit and analyst would have did the same thing.
They would have pissed their pants.
Facts. Now, if this was another player or vet, I think it maybe is a little bit different.
Yeah.
There definitely would have been a little scuffle. And on top of that, man, shout out to you can call me glazing or not, but let me tell you something real quick. This man did this at the end of the third quarter. They were losing to Stephen A's team, the Knicks. He came back, killed them boys in overtime and won the game.
Facts.
Any other person, Mike or Kobe, they would have submitted this in their legacy as this person has a killer instinct, bro. But it's
just crazy. So many basketball players that was telling the son is not that good, and the way they were saying it, like laughing at the boy.
And guess what?
He didn't say a word. He didn't say a peep.
And guess what?
Didn't say a peep.
And guess what?
Didn't say a peep.
He cooking more than people who act.
I agree with you. I'm just saying this is that LeBron shook the boy's hand in the locker room, and they got it on video. He still shook his hand. You could have walked right past Jaylen Brown, but you didn't.
Again, but look,
you didn't.
But look,
this is your NBA peer, and you talked about my son.
Right.
And he shook his hand.
But check this out. What was my point earlier? You can talk about my son all you want to when it comes to the game. I don't care. That's what you think. If Jaylen Brown would have said something about him being a father, I guarantee he would have pressed that.
I agree.
Guaranteed.
Hey, Mutha-Stucka of the week, Southwest.
That was my number 2.
Are they though?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
When you coin the slogan,
you know
bags fly free,
you know what's funny?
You stuck.
Katie said, I think I'm going to do Southwest Air. Katie said, Matt's going to say they're not stuck.
No,
that's just
business. It's business first.
I mean, so they're trying to survive.
Got to generate cash.
I'm okay with them trying to survive.
Yeah.
I think the statement they put out was BS.
Okay, well,
I'm
we
with
can
that.
go there.
I'm
But I'm
with
just
that.
saying, I think it's a smart move because if you're trying to survive and you're
gotta
on
do what
your
you
last
can.
leg,
I can never get on a business for. I don't care what
Yeah,
people
that's
say.
what I'm saying.
I don't care.
Trying to do what you can.
yeah,
I don't care.
you got to stay
I'm,
alive, bro.
I'm just mad at the statement and how they're like, this isn't the bags aren't who we are, and this is. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, they did that.
Yes,
Now
bro.
that's from. I don't like
yes,
that.
that's what I'm
Just,
saying.
yeah, just stand on business. Bro.
And they did after the fact. They came out and said the guy actually did come out and say like face to face, like, listen, I'm trying to prepare for the future here, which is translation. We're dying here.
The letter came out first, or the guy?
I think the
It was
statement.
it was a
Yeah,
statement.
that's the problem.
And then a video,
That's the
and then there
problem.
was another video, and
the
then they
problem.
posted the IG today. You saw that post,
yeah.
which was a little tone deaf to
Talking
me.
about you talking
Yes.
about Luca.
Yeah, it's not like we traded
Who
Luka.
did?
They said it's not
Southwest
even
Air,
traded
bro.
Luka.
Southlet.
They
Yeah,
in the
bro.
social
Black
media
person
game.
doing
No,
it.
they in the social media game. I like
Yeah,
that.
the social
That's what I'm
media game.
saying, bro. It's not like I don't want to people like
Hire
to
social
me,
cues. That's your problem.
Listen, that's what, there you go.
Real talk, that's
I
your
would have
problem.
told you a long time ago.
But
start
that's
trying to
a-
figure
but
that
here's
out.
what
He wouldn't have did this.
Here's
He
what I'm
wouldn't have did
saying.
that.
Here's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
And the reason why I don't like that post is because to your constituents, you did trade Luka. This was trading
This is
Luka.
the this
Yeah.
is the difference.
Luka-
This is the
the-
same.
This was
bags
trading
are
Luka,
Luka.
bro.
That's a
This
really
is
good
the
point.
same.
That's a good point.
So what you mean? It's like
I
we
think-
did trade
actually,
Luka.
He
Yes, you did.
really got me on that.
No,
I think I'm on Southwest rather than.
No, what they should have did was when the CEO passed, right there was their opportunity. To
Yes,
do
to make whatever changes.
it. No, immediately.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
soon as he passed, I would have been like, all right, let's test the waters. Let's see what happens.
Didn't like a hedge fund buy seats on their board? And like all of this is what changed it because remember they started
Yeah,
to do
they
assigned
did.
seating.
They did.
I can't remember when it was, but I feel like
But
it
they
was
backed
the fall.
off of that because it was too much of a thing.
The assigned
But-
seating.
But my thing is like, this is just
Oh, here it is
4
right here.
years too late. You know, they
Oh, yeah.
it's
You're
4
already
years
behind
too
the
late.
ball.
They should have did this 4 years ago.
Right when that
Apparently,
came out, right
the-
when they survived after COVID.
Wow, they're
The-
killing them in the
yeah.
comments, dude.
The people
Oh, yeah.
said that the company felt like, or the people who were coming in trying to save them money felt like, hey, you're losing out on like $1.3 billion.
Mm-hmm.
The company's argument was, we feel like we're going to lose out on $1.8 billion for if people start switching flights because the bags no longer fly free.
Yeah.
So we're willing to take the 1.3 kind of hit because we would actually be
Yes.
losing more. So it's like, it's crazy. If you're a business, you got to try
Yeah.
anything you can.
If you're think about this, if I'm looking down the barrel of 30 years and I get to year 15 and I see darkness because went bankrupt, I have a decision to make.
Oh, 100%.
Right now, do I want to continue to go 15 more years on top of that and then have another decision to make, or do I want to kill
Are
his
other
business within a year?
airlines charging for bags?
Yeah, but
That's why they did it because
It's not even smart.
It's nothing
anymore.
different.
Well,
Yeah,
they
you
didn't.
know,
I'm just
so
joining
it
the game.
wasn't just that they hid all their other changes. This is the other reason why I say
yeah,
they hid their other changes under the nuance or under the umbrella of the bags.
No, go for it. I like that
Yeah,
too.
Right, all right, all right.
Yeah, go for
But
it.
they changed everything. So they changed their how much you earn points. They changed the fabric of pretty much everything.
That's
you
why I got the
you gotta
email.
pay for internet now.
Yeah.
I say good. They're just 4 years too late. That's what I that's all I'm saying. They're 4 years
And-
too late.
If you know people who love Southwest, people would rather fly other things because it's not like Southwest is like
They don't offer
cheap.
nothing.
yeah. The anxiety
same
of picking
seat,
your own
like,
seat
come
and
on.
racing for
And
your seat.
It was just the bags.
Yeah,
bro.
the
Like,
bags is what had
cleared
them
everything.
getting-
So what you're saying is that they did the research and probably found this experience to be allotted amongst a lot of people that took that trip with Southwest and said, well, if people are more concerned about the experience, why don't we just give them the experience?
Aren't they
No,
one
well,
way?
people are more
No.
concerned about the
They
bags
were
than
more
their
concerned about the
experience.
bags. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Southwest
No.
one way. They only
It's
do
not that
one
they're
way
one
flight.
way.
No, they do all
So
flights.
here's another issue.
Oh, they
that
do the multiple stops and stuff.
Well, hold on. Here's another issue
Okay.
they had. They weren't at every airport, all the big ones.
That's a big issue to have.
Because they couldn't get sold on all the airports' websites because you had to go to remember you had to go to Southwest website to get a ticket. You couldn't like if you went to airtravel.com,
Which is unbelievable. I love Southwest.
Yeah,
So,
if you went to
please give me a deal.
airtravel.com and looked up a certain trip, it would give you all the flights from all the different, Trivago or Tripago, whatever it's called.
TripAdvisor.
But if you want to get a Southwest flight, if you clicked on the link, it would just bring you directly to the Southwest website. So it's like little things like that. We're just constricting them from being as big as they need to be. And when you bring in business like that, you bring in somebody who knows how to turn a dollar.
they
They're
gotta
going to
look
make
at
those
numbers.
choices.
I think they gotta. If I'm being honest, as a person who has flown a lot, and I've been on a lot of, I'm a Delta. Yeah, I'm also an American guy.
I'm
but
American,
a
dude.
Delta
I'm
guy.
sorry. I'm
I
double A.
got more American points,
I'm
but I
double
really
A
do
all
love
day,
a Delta.
baby.
I've always been a Southwest hater. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with
Me
you.
too.
Though, if I knew he was bringing a lot of bags, going Southwest.
Yeah.
And I do like here in Dallas that they don't use DFW.
That's what I'm about to say. I love the airport.
Love Field is
Love
nice.
Field is way
But
better,
It's the
man.
best.
here's what I would say about Southwest, and here's why I think this is not going to be a great thing for them. Their planes are always old.
Mm-hmm.
Their staffing and stuff is typically late. Most of their flights have layovers. And as an example, somebody today on TikTok was like, here's the problem with Southwest. I'm in Tulsa. I'm trying to get to LaGuardia.
Literally saw that exact
You saw
video.
that one?
Yeah.
The Southwest flight with now purchased bags has a stop in Houston before it flies from Houston all the way to
LaGuardia.
right? I think it was Delta
Yep. It
was
Delta.
$15 or $20 more for a nonstop.
You want to take Delta.
So then you just lost a customer.
But
Because I was willing before.
that's right.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going to do that
because of 2 free bags. I
but
would
I'm
have went to
saying,
Houston.
but I'm saying, I think what they're doing is saying we can't fix our planes without costing so much
It's
money.
gonna cost
that
way
we're
more
gonna-
than
yeah,
this.
100%.
Yeah.
Or unless you
Right,
buy
so-
a new fleet. That'd still be crazy.
This is
What
a
is that?
tariff. This is what a tariff is.
No,
This
what they're
is-
doing is they're sectioning out their actual consumer base.
100%.
So they're pricing out the guys who are supposed to be with them or not. I think it's Southwest.
Oh, I
is
know.
like,
It
Because
even
they-
gives
they
you
made
better
all their-
customers. You get better
Well,
customers
that's the
now.
thing.
That's
It's
right.
because they
Yeah.
made all their perks
Get better
business select.
customers.
So
Thank
I
you.
automatically knew
Yes.
they're going for the people who are actually going to pay it.
and they got to consider, okay, we can't move to big airports.
Yeah,
We
just lessen
can't-
your flights.
Can't.
No, let's not only lessen our flights, let's make it luxury. Let's completely turn on our head and see what happens. Because all these airports you're going to, Love Field, can't clear jets come in there? Can't jets come into Love Field? Don't a lot of people
Probably
fly?
They have a.
Yeah,
they have
right.
a
So these are
JSX flies
already
out there,
luxury
too.
and executive style airports that we're stationed in. Why don't we take advantage? Because we're not going to spend the money on the planes. We're not leaving these airports and going to the big boys because we got no money. Let's siphon down these true customers of ours, like the ones who really rock with us, right? And it's probably going to be that they're going to try to find the cheapest business executive flight they can find, and we'll be that guy. So we're going to go from being the cheapest that you can fly, because you're not going to pay for your bags,
To the cheapest business.
executive.
Yeah.
And
And
now,
they get their bags free.
now you got to make a choice. Because am I going to save $30 and go to Southwest and got the same flight? Or am I going to choose Delta Executive I've been flying on for 20 years? They're just going to compete in that
100%.
area. Like,
And it is better for your promo. You just join the app, you get free
man.
package.
Come on, man.
Just don't tell
This
me
game,
it's not
up
who
the
y'all
price
are,
to give
cuz.
you
yeah, we just now
Tell me that. You know what I'm saying? We want to offer a more luxury experience.
You're
You
eventually
know,
going to do it.
Just give me
100%.
you know what this feels like? This feels like when Wendy's stepped up and started telling you their patties wasn't frozen.
Yeah, bro.
And then they stepped out of that like super low budget food realm.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like mid low budget.
Wendy's
That's
trash,
them
man.
now.
Dang, Wendy's used to hit too. That Baconator used to
fries
be
good.
crazy.
Still hit,
boy.
bro.
God.
still hit.
By the way, you can tell we all got
Wait,
big
so who the
bags
Mutha-Stucka, bro?
immediately.
Wait, who y'all got?
I got SAS. I'm with SAS.
Stephen A. What you
Even
got?
though I went objective with it, I'm still with SAS.
Jeremy, you said you was
I'm Southwest.
Southwest because that's a tough one.
Been in the game too long not to know, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Stephen A. on this
Yeah,
one.
I'm with Steve.
I'm with Stephen A. on this one. Stephen A. You must stuck of the week.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Brian walked up on you.
FUCK Southwest too. So
Yeah, Brian walked up on you because you was about to be in
FUCK,
a,
bro.
They
South-
also did some layoffs, but anyway, but
Southwest.
Hey,
that boy
him-
Stephen
him-
A was in a stucky situation. That
I was
kind of
almost
felt
there.
sitcom-y.
You-
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
With the
yeah,
different
yeah,
sitcom-
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
like slowed down.
He called it.
Hey,
He called it. I thought it, but you said it.
Brought to you by Viacom.
Sponsored by
Look,
Kane
look at my
Street Media
motherfuckers. I put on there Southwest
and
Stephen A. That's
Social
crazy.
Cue.
I didn't even see that, bro. But I was going crazy with all the rabbit hole of Southwest. Hey, looks like we have an anonymous submission today. All right. It says, "Hey guys, I need some advice because I messed up bad. So my best friend called me a couple weeks ago saying she was in an emergency. She needed some money ASAP. She wouldn't give me too many details, but she sounded stressed. So I sent her $500 without asking questions. Here's the problem: there wasn't actually an emergency. I used the money to buy Beyoncé tickets. I used the money.
I'm so
Or
confused.
probably she.
That's probably
Or you got money from the finish
She
it, man.
used
Yeah. I used the money to buy Beyonce tickets. I was gonna pay her back before she ever noticed, but now she's kind of suspicious because she never heard anything else about my so-called emergency. She even joked, "You didn't go and blow that on concert tickets, right?"
Oh.
And I just laughed it off. I know I should never lied, but now I don't know if I should just hurry up and pay her back and hope it blows over, or actually come clean and risk ruining our friendship. What do I do? Help me out.
Now I'm questioning your story.
Yeah, because
I'm trying to understand.
She
Did
probably
you get
got the
money or
funds.
you gave money?
I think
She
got
probably
money.
got it. She probably
lied.
got the money, and she lied about it.
She
Yeah.
lied. She said at the end, I shouldn't
Even
have
if we
lied.
think that's what we're going with.
Yes,
yeah.
lied.
Here's the easiest way to fix it:
Pay
pay her back ASAP and shut up.
ASAP.
Pay her back, shut up.
Hey, I'm part of the Lannister family. It might not be on time, but I'm gonna pay you back.
Lannister always pays his debts. You know what I'm
Always pay my
saying?
debts. Hey, because look, man.
Hey, I mean, yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but like
I'm
at the end of the day, like borrowing $500 if it was emergency or not, your friend trusts you enough to give you that money, right? With no strings attached, other than that you pay back. Like she didn't say, "Hey, I need 2% interest on this" or something like. You know what I'm saying? That was just like, just give me the money back when you can. So give her the money back.
There goes all
The
stories.
stipulation wasn't you have to tell me what the emergency was. The stipulation is give me my money back.
Yeah,
So just give me my
she's
money.
Yeah, it
back.
don't
only
even matter.
prodding.
She don't even. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're probably gonna say it.
No. You can go because I was just agreeing with
she's
you.
only prodding because you haven't given her the money.
Here you go.
That's
Bro,
it.
because the moment that 500 hit my pocket, I moved
I don't
on.
even care what happened.
I moved on. My bank
I
account sitting
forgot you
right.
had an emergency.
Period.
And since you hold her, just throw a little couple 50, 25 on
extra
top.
on top.
I appreciate you.
Or
Take
you
her
know
to
what?
dinner or
Take her
something.
to dinner,
Take her to
on top
dinner,
of that. Or
We
do
all
something. Matter of
foodies.
fact, take her to another concert.
You know, another way you can do this is you don't have to do it all at once. You could like give her a little 60 piece and be like, I don't got the rest of it right now. I'm still working to get it back. So, but I'll pay
Make
you
payments.
overtime.
My mom
Whatever,
told me that.
you know
My
what I'm
mom
saying?
told me
Like,
As long
Give
as you
something.
it's just give something because it might even stop her like pursuit. It might be like, hey,
You good.
you good. Just
Yep.
or keep it. Don't even worry about that. I was
Yep.
giving to that off the bone. Or you know what? Just take your time. Just give it to me.
Yep.
You know, whenever you need to give it to me or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Though I do think it's some sucker shit that you
100%.
took your friend's money
That's crazy.
to buy some Beyonce tickets, bro. Like, take out a loan.
Yeah, take out
And
a
it's a
loan.
Cowboy Carter tour. Yeah,
Don't do that either. Just it's gonna be fine. People don't leak it on TikTok. Like you'll see it at some point. She'll probably film it and put it on Netflix. So just stay at the house, bro. If you don't got the money, you don't have the money.
Bro,
And you
wow.
use your think about this real quick. Let's just I just got to take a moment real quick and rub my temples.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Because you said your best friend.
Lord have mercy.
You risk your best friend for some Cowboy Carter tickets, bro.
Lord have mercy.
That's crazy.
You could have just asked.
Beyonce got
She
this
probably
on
would have
it,
gave you
so
She
the money
probably
for the
would have. She had
tickets.
the money. Hey,
Let's go
even
together.
if you soaked into it,
Let's go
I
together.
really want to go to this Cowboy Carter. I got no bread.
She probably would have gave it to you.
Hey, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'll get some tickets. We can go together.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Or not. But the thing is, we giving you right now, just how to get unstuck, which may include lying. But at the same time, if she find out, and what happens? I'm not even gonna lie. This is just hilarious. What happens if she watched the show for real?
So you're not
And
gonna
she
post?
start to-
You ain't posting the
Do
whole
you
time.
feel me? Or somebody else post you. I seen you
You
know
outta
these
there.
videos I seen of people cheating.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna assume this is a woman.
It is.
Yeah, I think.
So if it's a woman, are you telling me you bought that ticket so that you can go solo to Beyonce's concert?
No, you're
Stop
going
it.
with the group.
Well, I
bro.
don't know if it's
Somebody's posting.
Somebody's
that night.
going. And the thing is, I think she knows maybe she's going. Maybe her friend knows that she's going. And the reason why the friend made the joke, here's why I'm saying this. The reason why the friend made the joke, you didn't blow it on concert tickets, is because
She already
the
knows.
friend already knows, bro.
She already know what's up.
She already like, wait, you need any
She's
emergency?
She's already started.
But you going to the, because you could have sold
Yeah.
your tickets.
100%.
That's why I don't lie right there. What if they know and they just letting you just dig your hole?
Yeah, exactly.
Show
I'm
that
doing
you
that
all-
right now
yeah.
with somebody.
Your friend is the
I don't do that
feds.
every
I'm
year.
literally- Listen
don't
to
do that.
this. I got somebody. I'm not gonna blow this person all the way out, so I won't tell the full story. But this person,
That was crazy. That was a good call. That was crazy. I ain't gonna blow this person all the way out. Then what are you gonna do?
I said pause.
Oh, okay. What you gonna do then?
Not the repeat, bro.
But I said pause. Hey, yo, I hit that.
No, when? It wasn't immediate.
Yeah.
Well, there was a pause.
Go to the tape.
I
Hey, what's the
absolutely paused.
track? What's
Get
the
it?
time?
So I literally paused and then I said
46.
pause. But yeah, well that's crazy. Now I'm saying in the back of my head, pause. Whoa.
Go to the replay.
Yeah, this person went as far as to say that they had a terminal illness.
That's wild. And they don't?
Of course not. To save their hide from a situation.
Bro, that's just bad karma, bro.
But it's beyond the karma. It's just what kind of character have you built inside
terrible,
yourself
bro.
to be able to get to that point to say something like that, knowing there's people that actually struggle like this. And so for you to give away your friendship for $500 is wild.
Let me ask y'all real quick. Which one do you think is worse out of if you're loaning the person money
Mm-hmm.
and they lied to you? You gave them the $500, they lied. Or is it worse if you gave them the $500 and they spend it on like seafood, Jordans, and
This is the same
It's
thing.
still a lie.
I'm saying like which one? Like they didn't lie to you though. Well, that is a lie. You're right.
Yeah,
To me, I don't see
Let
no
me put that
difference.
on the minute mark.
Because you said it was an emergency, and so you got the money out of bad faith.
Facts.
To me, this is just another thing. If you're going to loan money, Katie and I have adopted this stance.
It's gone.
When people ask us for money, we come to a conclusion if we can give the money, and when we give that money it was given in good faith,
So
and
it's
it is
gone.
not ours.
It's gone.
Meaning we do not expect that to come back. If it does come back,
Great.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
But if you ask me for money, I'm gonna be real with you. I
you have
either
a set
don't
dollar
have it or
amount?
have it, huh?
You have a set dollar amount, like an ideal?
No, I don't have a set because everything is different. We just have to make sure that it works for us. Meaning, just no cap, I can't put my family at risk trying to help you out.
Well, here's I have a good
Facts.
play. I learned this from PBD, BT Dubs.
The GOAT. He's the GOAT. He is the GOAT.
A few years ago, he said this, and I'll never forget it. He's like, so he makes a lot of money, and of
I know what
course,
you're about to say.
when you make a lot of money, people come at you and they ask for money.
Gotta
All
have
of a
a
sudden,
no-man.
all of a sudden, you have so many aunts and uncles and cousins you didn't know about. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all listen, because he taught me this.
No, this is real. He was
Yeah.
like, so he has this thing where he gives. If you ask for money once, it's whatever. Like it's the first time, whatever you need, he got you. But it's when you are a serial asker of money, okay, and you have a decision to make right now because you know this person's abusing the fact that you have money and they're just coming to you for money. They're abusing it. So they'll say, hey, can I borrow some money? So he calls it the $500 rule, okay?
That's it.
And he says to them, how much you need, And again, 500 can be your 500 could be different. My 500,
Yeah.
somebody's 500 could be $10,000. It doesn't matter.
Whatever the price is.
Whatever your number is, whatever you find the lowest that you're comfortable with giving away
You give
one
me-
more time,
Yeah.
and you ask that person how much do you need, and they're gonna say whatever their number is, which is probably gonna be lower than your number.
100, for instance.
Yeah, let's say they say $100. You're gonna look that person in the eye, and you're gonna say to that person, "I'm gonna give you $500."
Yeah.
Okay. And you can never ask me for money again.
Real talk.
And if you do ask me for money again, it will always be no for the rest of your life. Is that okay? Also,
I'll take the 100 so I can ask 5 more times. or 4
no.
more times.
He's not going to give you the 100. He's not going to give you He's going to give you the
He's going to
500.
give you the 500.
So
I give you more-
it's
anything
better
to
you
get- yeah.
not even take the money at that point. It's better to just be like, well, let me go get that 500. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect you more. Because you're saying like, don't talk to me again.
Oh, I feel you.
It's like after I give you this money, never talk to me again.
Some people though are like this. They're willing to throw that away for the 5.
And
So
that's good.
and
That's what
I'm
he's
saying.
doing. He's doing a litmus test right
buy
there.
your
For
away
me,
from
I
it,
just,
yeah.
I'm like, hey, I either got it or I don't got it. And I'm gonna
Right.
tell you if I got it or I don't got it.
Listen, I can have it. I'm gonna do that 500 every time.
Right.
Hey, because I need to know, especially if I'm holding a certain amount of money and I'm, and I know that you're abusing me. I just know it. You've already hit me 3 or 4 times. I know what's up. You ain't even try to do better. You just keep hitting me for money. I'm not stupid. So we're gonna have a discussion right now. What are you doing? Are you about to think I'm an idiot by saying that you don't think that I understand what you're doing? No. You're either about to right now fess up to me that you messed up and you're not going to take this money and you're going to hold on to our friendship and you're going to go find that money somewhere else on your own, or you're going to take this money and that's it.
Can we explore that real quick?
Talk to me.
Why do you feel like you need an answer for them about what they're doing?
I don't care
I
about
don't
what they're
need an
doing.
answer for me.
I don't care about what they're doing. I'm saying, I never said I need to know what you're doing with the money.
I might have heard you differently.
Yeah,
no,
I know.
like when you said you either fess up now.
Now, when I say fess up, it's like you either
Like
say
you're using me. Like
Yeah.
you keep bugging me
by,
for the money.
by
Like,
not
Tell
taking
me
the
the
money
truth,
at
yeah.
all is saying my bad. You're right. I have been abusing this situation. I probably should just stop.
If you take it, then you
If you take the
I'm
5
over it.
times multiplier right now because you're thinking to yourself, damn, am I ever going to
it's
get
a
that
big choice.
You're literally in my face telling me like, are you important? Are you important enough for me to consider? You're telling me to my face and you want me to somehow have respect for you after this? No. You can take this money and I'm never going to be mad at you. It isn't anything like that.
Yeah, I'm
like,
just not giving you money no
it's-
more.
Not only am I not giving you money, just go on. Just
Yeah.
go on. Here's the money and go on. Like, go on about your way. Don't call me anymore. There's nothing because I already see that you don't value me. You literally just looked at my face and thought about the money that you're getting going, is it worth me and his friendship? I'm already here because I'm only having this conversation with you because I know you're abusing me. Remember, this is not the first time person that's coming to me like,
100%.
yo, I'm in a bind and I need it. And I got it. It's yours. It's nothing. It's nothing. Here
Is
it
there a I'm trying to explore this because I'm on it, not on the edge because I
Yeah.
can see how people can get there. But like, what if somebody asked you for money in 2020. That's cool. Everything was cool. They, they maybe they even gave you your money back or whatever.
Yeah, that's not abusive.
2026.
Yeah.
They hit you up.
That's not abusive.
2029, they hit you up.
Are they paying me back every time?
Maybe they don't because you said it's gone. You know what I'm saying?
No, but see,
here's my question. Is there a time limit in between? Like if you hit me up every month, every 3 months or whatever, that feels to me more of an onslaught of abuse than it is like, hey, in the times that I've been in a bind in the past, I've been able to count on my friend.
No, I respect that part. I think what I'm saying is like that. First of all, I think that question is going to be answered by the individual.
The one that's making the thought.
Because I'm going to say after a couple of times I feel abused. Somebody might say,
but you'll have enough information to say that though. Like you wouldn't just be coming out of nowhere.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. The only reason I'm even here is because after I picked up on the pattern already, bro. I see what you're doing.
There's been some, you don't talk to me until you gotta get.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel.
I see what's going on.
I'm the one
here.
that's giving you the money, so I obviously know something.
Come on. So instead of me just continuing to give you the money, let me help you through your own decision, which is you're gonna have to make a decision right now if you're gonna be my friend or not. And it depends on how much money you're willing to take to say my friendship is worth. And if you're gonna think about it in front of me, in my face, like, I wonder how much. It should be a no-brainer. The guy should be, or whoever should be like, you know what? You're right, dog. I'm not bad. You've been giving me so much money over the years. Like, I'm tripping, bro. You're right. Let me go get it on my own. You know what I'm saying? Something.
That's some real.
Hey.
Or let me go get a payday loan or whatever you got to do to get your stuff together, because that's what stuff I had to do to get my stuff together. That's the moment where you have to hold that for a second. But if you're sitting there and you're contemplating, man, bro, that's how you think about me. Here, matter of fact, if there's even a pause, here's the money, bro. It's not even, if there's a pause, he's like, you know what, here you go.
I can't remember the Bible verse, but when I remember,
Did she give her name?
No, I think she was anonymous.
It don't matter. You're anonymously stuck and stupid.
Anonymity.
Hi me.
Which is a segment where a person plays your thing, find yourself, stuck and stupid segment, something. Y'all know, man. Y'all been watching this for a long time.
That's
Sometimes
right.
we forget. We were talking a lot about some stuff. One of y'all say it.
Sometimes you forget.
Yeah.
Bro.
Stuck and stupid is a segment where a person
put
plays
that
your thing,
wheel.
find yourself in a stupid situation, we put him on the wheel.
Corey, spin that wheel.
There you go, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to do that.
Yeah, face.
All right. Is it stuck and stupid to save your child over your wife or husband if the ship is sinking?
Unpopular opinion.
No.
Unpopular opinion. You think it's? I think I gotta get my wife.
Yeah, so it's not.
Is it stuck and stupid to save your child over your wife? I think it's stuck. I think it's stuck and stupid.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta get
Save
my
your child
wife.
over your wife.
Yeah.
Or significant other.
I mean, what you think, John? You need more time.
I think I'm a little bit more logically speaking. So, and my brain is struggling to process. So I'm going to say it's not stuck and stupid to save your child because your wife is or husband is an adult and they should be able to swim.
Okay, now let's look the logic on that too.
I know, and that's why my brain is.
But let's say like you have multiple children, or it's not just one situation calls for
Yeah, maybe so.
I got 2 kids. I got 1 kid. Wife has the other kid. Next.
No, but the implication off just the question alone says that she's in danger too, because it says save your child over your wife or husband. So like
maybe she can't swim.
Both of them are in danger. Neither one of them can save themselves. In other words, you have to make a choice.
There's only one more slot.
Again,
left
my
in
logic
the
brain is not processing that because danger doesn't mean that you can't save yourself. It just means you're currently in danger.
No, I'm just talking about
I'm
the question.
saying from the question,
It says save.
Yeah, to save your child over your wife. So maybe you're like, they're an adult, but they can't. There's plenty of adults who can't swim.
But even if there's one slot left on the boat and the boat is sinking, they both. It don't matter if they both can swim. Which one are you taking? Because if the one stay on the boat, they dead. So hey, which one we taking?
And that man, it sounds so bad to say, but I gotta grab my wife.
I'm taking my wife.
I don't know. I'm truly not sure. I would probably save the child.
I don't think there's no wrong answer.
Oh yeah, of course
at all.
not. I mean,
It is for me.
Yeah, I'm with wife. For me, it is. But I see both sides. But I'm taking wife. 100%.
If I'm on the boat, ain't no room for 2 other people.
Yeah,
it's just me. I'm just. No, I'm definitely.
It's giving Titanic.
Well, somebody give one of your reasons though, real quick.
I think
the main reason.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons.
Other than biblically, I'm saying like, what's your main reason?
Let's think. Just if we're going logic, let's think logic. Can you make another baby with your son?
That's
Possibly.
mine.
You can make another baby with another human.
Well,
That's also
you
true.
can.
This is true.
Out of these two.
This is true.
Yeah, but I think what Matt is trying to say
Like,
is
which one is the lesser?
It's
for
easier
me.
to
Here's
make
my
another
logic.
kid.
Here's how I saw it. So this is the funny logic is a thing. My logic is it could be any type of situation. And yeah, maybe my wife could swim. And in that moment, if let's say my child may be out a little bit further or whatever, or it's going to be harder to get to my kid. Mm-hmm. For one, I chose to be with my wife and we created something together. So when I married my wife, we became one. So saving her is saving myself.
That's right.
Number two, if I get her out, she has what I know to be much more of a mental acuity than my child does. So in the moment, we are now both focused on saving our child. If we could then try to do that, we have to make a decision then, like, do we go in and try to save our child? Two heads are better
than one. That's another concept.
That's how I logically started thinking about
that's
that.
But that logic goes beyond the original statement, challenging what I was saying of if one is in danger, it's picking one either or. It's not I save one and then I go save the other.
But I'm saying
if he's doing possibilities,
if I'm running a possibility, because let's if we play this out in real life, right? Mm-hmm. Of course, this is hyperbole.
Not everything's 0%.
If we play this out in real life, when we take somebody out of a burning house, we are going to then calculate again, how do we get the next person out?
That's right.
So for me, I'm thinking about it is, who do I get first? Now, the person I get first might be the only person I save. But it might also be the person that can help me get number two.
Come on.
So that's what I'm saying. From the logic standpoint, that's how I start thinking about it is, who do I get out first? And then who could potentially help me go get the other people if we have the chance to? But I do also, I see people who are like, oh, I'm getting my child. I'm like, you go choose who you choose. Yeah, and somebody gonna live and somebody die. That's the terrible part. But
forget them kids.
Man, I can't agree. What the fuck them kids?
We can make another one.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna hit the IVF.
Hey, y'all getting the world hope with this?
Oh. Yes.
You see?
Well, that's it then. Corey, spin that wheel. Oh. Is it sucker stupid to be mad at Big Lizzo for her weight loss journey?
Yes.
Really though?
Yes, 100%.
100%.
You're gonna take the objective side, and I'm with it.
Oh wait, no, that's not the objective side.
No, I'm talking. There is another side to this.
No, you said objective side. That is not the objective side.
No, everything is subjective. I don't know what he's
saying.
Yeah, everything is subjective over here because it's just an opinion.
The objective side is like we know what it is.
No, the objective side is.
I'm gonna just play the other side just to.
I'm saying
it's not objectivity.
I'm saying something that I feel like is logically. So like, I feel weird about making fun of a person who's like prioritizing their health, period. Mm-hmm. That's number one. So when I go at it like that, from that angle, she went from being somebody who was unhealthy to is now being healthier.
She can still be unhealthy, but go ahead.
Possibly, but I'm saying like if we're just doing maybe, but let's, because again everything's on what's on the internet anyway, so that's not. I mean, we don't really know, but let's keep it what it is. The girl lost weight.
Yeah,
that's healthier. Like. She's a smaller person now. She doesn't look sunk in. She doesn't look like she's doing drugs. It doesn't look like bad on her. She's still got a little bit of weight on her, enough to make her look healthy. I think it's a good look. Now, I think what everybody's talking about is the fact that she was, essentially using that to boost her career. And
her weight?
She then bashed her employees and stuff like that for...
There was no finding in that.
Okay, so then what's the? I don't know. To me, if we're going that way, I'm gonna say, hey man, the girl's losing weight. What do we want me to do with that? But hey,
that's what I'm saying. Like, why? I don't know why people are mad at it. And here's the thing: people are saying, especially in I'm saying this from being a person who's been big pretty much my entire life.
Yeah.
The way that big people often will cope with us being big and you making fun of me is I'm gonna lean into that. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. You think I'm fat? I'm gonna be the fat person to show you that I don't actually give a damn that you care that I'm fat or not. Yeah. So I don't think when Lizzo came on the scene, her thing was, I'm gonna be this big unhealthy person and that's gonna be my thing. I think people put that on her and she started to lean into that. Yeah. Then later said, maybe I want to live a healthier lifestyle. That's right. And get my life together. And she started doing that journey her own. And then people are mad at her for doing that.
That's crazy.
And that's why I think this stupid. Like, why would you be mad at somebody?
I must have read it wrong. Then yeah, it's stupid. Yeah,
losing weight.
So wait, let me make sure I understand this. Now, again, not to be like I still, people are doing their GB1 thing, and I'm still kind of weird about that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm saying I personally am like not trusting it yet. So I, especially the way people abuse it. If she's not abusing it and she's actually doing the work and she's healthier,
but what
is the problem?
The funny thing is, and I want to revert that, bro. The funny thing about the GLP-1s is, bro, I promise you, and I'm on one right now.
Yeah.
The shot don't take that shit off.
Yeah.
If you take the shot and still do all the stuff, you do not lose weight.
Well, no, it's not about that. I just mean
let me get back on this objective.
Objectivity, there you go.
Yeah, it just presents all sides of the story without expressing personal opinions or taking a particular stance.
Yeah, objectivity.
So seeing the other side of it is what I'm saying is like a lot of the majority is saying that it's not. It's you shouldn't be mad at Lizzo. But there is some people out there saying that you did. They ain't saying it like this, but you could see like it look like you're using the big girls.
Yeah,
you're using that to push your career.
That's
what I can see people doing that. That's just taking the other. I can see that.
But she hasn't for sure. But I think that the big girls who, let's say if there was, here's how I'm seeing it. Since she's lost weight, she hasn't been promoting a big lifestyle. So if you're a big girl mad at that, when she was bigger. It was a lot of what she was talking about was like loving yourself in big body positivity, right?
Yeah.
As she started losing weight, I haven't seen none of that. So if you're like, oh, you're using me, I did not tell you. I'm not skinny telling you can still be fat. Like old girl to be, she tell everybody men suck, don't get a man, but she got one. I don't rock with that. You being hypocritical. Now if Lizzo starts making music again about like. You can be whatever size and be big and be this and be unhealthy. Then I might feel like, but she's not doing that. So you just made up. If you mad right now, you making it up in your head because
she's still big too.
You may be attached for sure.
That's what I'm saying. She's not like she's still a healthy girl, man.
She's
like
still
she ain't
good
sunk
right
in.
now, boy. Hey, I've been seeing you, Lizzo.
Lizzo been bad.
My bad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she ain't had to lose weight to look good. She already looked good.
Yeah, she was looking good already.
And I'm happy for her because sometimes you start to figure out like, hey, the weight is really something, bro. You gotta get that weight off you, dog.
Gotta get it off.
Yeah.
No matter how, and the cool thing is that she was preaching all the love about herself. She still loved herself even when she was big. It's just you recognize at some point you start to get older and stuff. You see people drop like flies. You got to get that weight off you, dog.
It's that simple.
Yeah, Lizzo's a big girl. Our promise ring stuck and stupid.
Yes. Hey. Yes.
Get the germ. Yes.
No.
Yes.
I like.
No, I'll tell you.
If you want to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I'll tell you why. Okay, let me back up. I won't go Why? Because I feel like people can have their opinion about doing it, and it's okay. And I'm not going to judge you for that. But I'm also like, just get married.
Well, a promise ring could be like, I'm thinking about like, when I think promise ring, and maybe this is my bias, I'm thinking like these 16-year-old, 17-year-old, you know what I'm saying?
Right, when it's not legally possible to get married.
Right.
Yeah. No. So then just wait till
in that sense, yeah, I see it now. At
Wait
first, I
till
didn't see
you're of
it until you said it.
I don't know.
If
But
you
also,
can't get married,
wait till you're of
promise
age
rings
to do what?
Get married.
Yeah,
But the promise ring isn't, I'm promising you.
If you're 15, 16, it's kind of player to like.
To give a promise ring.
So let's talk about it. The promise ring is a subset of your sexual purity, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Or it could be promise anything, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it could be.
Most people, let's
the
not
majority.
Let's not
the
be
majority.
proof here. Most people use
majority.
that ring for a sign of sexual purity. At which point, sexual purity is shared in what segment?
I don't think that I got pushed back on that because a lot of women with friendships, like best friends, they'll do the promise rings and stuff. So for me, even on movies, from what I've seen, it's always tied to the women, like the girls giving the rings for, that's my best friend. We're gonna have these promise rings for life until we get married or something.
But I mean, even then, what I'm getting at is it's not stuck in stupid because number one, you're at an age where those decisions cannot necessarily be yours. Number one. Number two, I'm promising to, when I'm adult, lose it to you, but not necessarily get married. There's so many other promises that can go to that.
No, I believe it, but we're talking about the premise.
Majority,
the premise of what it was for.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So
what
if the premise was to save your sexual purity until marriage,
I didn't know that.
It's almost like you're saying, I'm saving myself for you for marriage. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's
But I mean, a gesture. I see what you're saying. Yeah. It's like just do it. But then if that's the case, you know what I'm saying. We have rings and other things to symbolize everything, right? That's so it's like
That's right.
Yeah, you can get married without rings. So why get the ring? You know what I'm saying? Like, follow that logic along anything. If I'm 15 and I'm really trying to, maybe this girl doesn't believe me or whatever, and I want to show that there's an extra step of like my respectfulness and my dedication to her.
That's why I said stuck in. If that's your goal because you just need some kind of something to procure your ideology of the future,
I'm just
actually
not spending
hating.
no money on her.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not hating.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, bro, listen, here's my promise right here. I'm promising you that I'm going to marry you when we turn.
If you can't take my word,
I'm
you
even
know
against
what I'm
what's the double rings they do?
Oh, man, those little.
The marriage and the other ones?
No,
They do a marriage band and they'll do the
wedding band.
I believe in that. That's cool. If you get
well,
married.
typically, so and historically they fuse them.
Yeah.
So you get engaged, you get the engagement ring, and then you get the wedding band, and you fuse them together.
Fuse together so that they can.
I always see people separate.
But sometimes it's player to be like, you're out somewhere, and I'm like, I don't want that big ass diamond.
Trust me.
Just wear that. Just wear the wedding band.
Here goes some game.
I'm into the silicone. I'm into the silicone stuff.
Yeah, me
I
got tungsten.
Yeah, I don't wear my actual ring unless we're doing something serious. So whenever I put it on, she'd be like, oh, that's what happened.
I wear tungsten so that I can wear it all the time. Like,
yeah,
I told my wife, buy me a $200 tungsten ring.
I get the silicone so I can change it with my outfits.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Colors
From Amazon?
and stuff, you know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
the Amazon one. White, red, gray.
This don't stain.
I want a Philadelphia Eagle one.
It's durable and it was only $250.
And I like the silicone because sometimes on hot days and stuff, and your fingers start swelling, you get a little flexibility with this.
Yeah.
I'm about to say we ducking and dodging shadows or something.
No, we're not ducking and dodging.
I know it must be bad this week.
My bad.
Yeah, she saw. I was just like,
I'm nervous.
You nervous?
Nah, I tried to beat him. I saw him pull out and look at his thing. I was like, so I ducked in.
What?
Pull out and look at this thing. Oh,
that was tough. And I didn't even follow it with pause. I'm crazy.
Bro. We got to keep the score, bro.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
All right.
Hey, that would be hard. We got to keep a pause
somebody
score.
with a little ticker.
We got to give a pause score. That would be hard.
Little ticker. All right, man. Welcome to Shadow Work with Corey. You get a little vulnerable. Sometimes we have a little fun. So tonight we'll be a little vulnerable. What's one thing that you keep I wrote this for me. What's one thing that you keep waiting for the right time to do? What's stopping you from doing it now?
Lock in on losing weight.
Smart.
What's stopping me?
Yes.
Sleep and discipline.
And that's real.
Love the accountability.
That's real.
I'm with him.
Same?
Yeah.
Losing weight, sleeping,
Yeah,
accountability?
but if I had to get real detailed, it's the sweets,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
God damn.
I kind of wanted to tell you, too, when you're tasting food, do you be eating the whole thing?
No, sometimes I do if I like it.
Yeah, I was like, bro, because if you eating all that chicken, I was like, I hope he just tasted it, spit it out.
Miss Vicky told me that. She was like, before, like when I first started this journey, she was like, man, God Fury and them, they don't even eat the stuff. I said, oh.
Yeah, the mukbang people, they don't be eating.
Yeah. I didn't know
edit
that.
it out.
Yeah, so that's what I do. I'll chew it up, get a taste, and sometimes I got a whole. I'm gonna clip that up.
Like
I got a whole behind the
swallow.
scene where I'm taking it out my mouth and throwing it out the window. And stuff.
I love those mukbangs of the girl in the car. You ever seen these?
I don't be watching mukbangs.
She's in the car, but the angle is
black girl.
No, it's Asian. She's looking out the window, so you see her hands. You don't see her body, or no. You see her hands, and you see the windshield in front, and she'll be like, "Ooh." You know she's not eating it.
The only time I watch people eat stuff is if it's your videos or like other review
Dre
videos.
Huh.
Dre,
yeah.
Hey.
Hey. All right, what about you?
Lock in on. You know what? I'll say it right now. Going out on a limb financially, but big limbs, like ones where I like go get. I actually test out my business to see if I can make it work. What's been holding me back is honestly, it's not fear. It's just this thing of like, I don't have a trailblazer in front of me with that. Like this path I'm creating is like something I don't have a subset for that I can say, oh, well, my father did this, my grandfather.
Right. So you're doing it all new.
Yeah, so exactly. To me, it's like I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Like I'll get in there and I think I know what I'm doing, and then I'm like, damn, this is the moment where you wish you had that rich granddad or that rich father who was like, no, son, we don't do that because, so I feel like going through that journey and having to learn every time I step into an office, it gets daunting in my brain. Like, damn, I can't, I don't mind hearing no because that's fine. I do sales. It's part of it. What I hate
probably hear
is,
more no's than yes.
first of all, if you're in sales, you know that. You remember the close rate is 30%. That means 70% of the time you ain't closing nothing. So I'm not scared about the no. What I'm more scared about is like what happens whenever there's something that I didn't consider. Now I'm like, God, dog. Now it don't even matter what he's about to say to me. I'm already screwed. Now I gotta go back and reestablish my alignment with my business and see if I can't come back and get some more money later. It's just that thing. That's the only thing holding me back. So I'm in my own way. Yeah, I'm in my own way.
I feel you. Damn, this was a good one. For me, I'm actually doing it now because I'm very proud of myself. The one thing that was stopping me or that I kept waiting on was just like, I have this vision that I want to do when it comes to filming things. And I got stuck in a rut of like, oh, but I have to have this gear. I need to do this and I got to do this. And this has to be set up right. And my goal this year was, and what was stopping me was money, what I thought was opportunity or whatever else. My goal this year was just shoot as much as I can and definitely every weekend. Even if it just flowers outside.
Don't matter.
But it's like shoot and try something new. And I've been doing that. So I'm super happy about doing that, even though I just been wanting to make more money so I can pay an editor because that's the part I don't love. So it's like, it is what it is. Some people do. That's why they get paid to do it.
No one loves it, but then nobody wants to pay them.
Right. That's true.
No
that's
one
why
loves
I'm like,
it,
man, I want to get to the point where I'm able to like just have an editor on staff and I can just shoot as much as I want to. But that's what I've been doing. It's just the thing that I've learned this year, and really from y'all, is when you want to do something, you just got to go do it. You got to put in the work and do it.
That's it.
And it doesn't have to be perfect.
Never.
You just have to do it. Like people do stuff and then perfect it later. That's why they have prototypes.
Not only that, you got to remember, whatever you think is imperfect is somebody's beyond perfect.
100%.
You might be like, God, look at that thing that just happened. That dude's like, bro, what are you talking about?
And I'll shoot a video and show somebody, and this sometimes happens at work. I'll shoot a video and show somebody, and in my head, I've already made 45 notes of what I need to change.
You can cut it up.
And they'll look at it and be like, this is incredible.
Yep.
This is fantastic. And I'm like, bro, why am I questioning myself?
Doesn't matter.
I have made 45 notes. They have 0.
And they don't even know what a note is.
No, they're like, this is great. This is almost exactly what I thought in my head.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm like, damn. So just do that. And when you think you're in a rut, put yourself out on that limb. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have your dedication. And what Jeremy said, he said he ain't getting enough sleep. So y'all need to get some sleep too. Drink some tea. Come back next week because we have a better episode. And if you're not watching Paradise on Hulu, watch that mug.
Paradise is tough.
That mug tough.
Make sure you watch Stucky on YouTube.
Facts.
If it's up,
then it's stuck.
hey.